and welcome to Jubilee Road and another MSV model locomotive review. Today we are looking at the all-new Dapol 00 gauge Black Label Gresley A4. Just show you the end of the box. BL-001-001. And there we go, look, we got the A4 Mallard 4468 in Eleanor Garter Blue. So guys, yeah, finally we've actually got the engine. I've been looking forward to this for so long. Came today, actually really big surprise to get this today, wasn't expecting it whatsoever. I was actually expecting a class 33. But this loco turned up instead. It's not a bad thing, is it? So today we're going to have a look what we get in the box, have a look at the engine, and also see how this thing runs, which I would imagine should be pretty good. So the first things first then, the box. Really nice. Love the white outline of the actual engine that's in the box. Nice sturdy black box as well. So first things first, let's get in the box. I have to make a confession. I have actually had a look at this already, and yeah, you're about to see how good this thing really is. Right, so that's the top of the box off. Right, we got a few bits of paperwork in here which I'll show you. This is a warning saying there's a piece of foam in the cab, and if you take the engine out wrong, you might damage something. Well, you're going to see later that's exactly what I went and done, but the piece I put on, I can actually, or took off, sorry, easily put back on just one of the seats in the cab, but typical me. Right, for some reason they give me two. They definitely want me to not break it, which I did anyway, so that didn't work, did it? Then we've got this other paperwork in here. I think it's about the warranty on the loco. I don't know, should I get it on this expensive loco? Possibly should. Then we have the operator's manual. Very detailed there, nice colour pictures too. How to fit parts, and got all a list of the sounds here. Which has, so it's a good book, isn't it? Goes into the CVs if you want to change anything. And another just list of stuff there. So this is a great little nice gloss book there. Another outline of the engine across there. That's nice. Loads of paperwork in this. Final piece of paperwork is this, the certificate. So I've got number 34 of 400. Now I think they were making 400 of each model. Like I know they did CyberLink, and I'm pretty sure they made 400 of them as well. Not just 400 altogether, but right, okay. Now here we got the box. We got a piece of foam which we just lift out. Really nicely packaged, this loco. There we go. If I just tilt the box, we got the tender here, the loco here, well wrapped. But we're going to have a look at some of the little accessories we actually get. So the first one then is this little thing. That's to put down the chimney to put the smoke fluid in. Pretty simple, really. Then we have a set, spare drivers and a little tool to fit them with. That's quite a nice idea, they've done that. Also then we go into this side. Now we got this. This is the small truck that goes underneath the cab. Now this is the fixed truck, which does not swivel when going around the curves. Fitted to the loco already is the one that does swivel, so I'm not sure whether not to use this one, because my curves can be a little tight at times, so the loco looks pretty good with the other one, so yeah, nice of them to give us an option. Plenty in this box, isn't there? And then we got a little parts bag. Little bits and pieces. You've got the pipework and the cylinders. This is actually the tarpaulin to go between the loco and the tender, which actually is already fitted. I believe this is like a shorter one. Yeah, I think so. And then last accessories we have is 2 bottles of smoke fluid. Now the green one on this side, I believe it's a low odour one, and this is just a normal sort of smoke stuff that anyone can use really, yeah. But this one you can only use in Dapol smoke generators apparently. Right, okay. Just to warn you guys, this review today is going to be quite long because there is so much to get through on this. So, first off then, let's get the tender out. Now guys, really be careful if you are getting one of these to get... It's wrapped up really nicely. First off, we have the tender, which weighs more than most of my locos, well, do, to be honest. We got the tender there. Really nice. I'm going to put it in better light soon so you can see it better. The only problem is, as soon as you do touch it like that, you get fingerprints all over it, which is a little annoying, but that's the tender. We'll have a look at it. Closer detail, obviously, guys. And then we get the engine. Now, getting it out, you pick it up and pull it that way, not what I did. So we just pull it up a little bit, up at the front first, and then, here we go. Gently put it down so I can unwrap it, because the last thing I want to do is break this rather expensive thing. And there we have it. I know you probably can't see it well yet, but I'll get it into more light. Wow, this thing is so good looking. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it into more light for you guys, and we'll have a really close look at this engine. So guys, now this part of the video we're going to have a look at the details. Next part then we'll have a look at the features, and then the last part we'll have a look at the performance of the loco. So then, we're at the front of the loco first, and wow, this thing looks absolutely, well, stunning, doesn't it? Yeah, so the front then, the detailed parts down here are already fitted, which, you know me, I always really like that when that happens. We've got the lamps, which are already fitted, again, fantastic, and, yep, sprung buffers, which are really nice. They're not stiff or anything, they're really nicely done. Plenty of rivets all the way around here, and they are raised. You got the whistle here, which is not plastic again. The whole thing, the loco and the tender, are solid die-cast, which is a bit unheard of for a ready-to-run model, isn't it, to be honest, especially in the UK anyway. You normally have to be a kit-built loco to get that sort of stuff. So let's have a look at the side of the loco next. Sorry, completely forgot. We got the number here, 4468, really nicely applied there, in the nice sort of yellow 3D kind of writing. Let's get to the side of the loco. So at this side of the loco, there are slightly different on each side. So, yeah, at the side then, loads of rivet detail again across here. The front wheels then, looking really nice, picked out in the red. And you might have noticed, the wheel rims are actually polished, which they are on the real Mallard, which I've only ever seen once, but actually. Then we've got the nameplate, which is an etched metal nameplate. You can just run your finger over, you can feel that it is. That's a lovely idea. I know you shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it really carefully. So if we go a bit further on, now we've got all the main driving wheels. Now these are really nice, guys. The valve gear looking fantastic. I know it's slightly covered by the streamline in here, but it still looks nice, doesn't it? Again, the wheels are looking really, really nice. And polished rims, as you probably can see there. We've got this metal handrail, which is metal again, running down the side of the loco. Move it a bit further back then. Now this is the floating, as they call it, the floating truck just here, which it does swivel, which helps it go around sharper curves. Now I'm possibly going to leave it on, but I might do a few tests in the future to see what we got. Then we got the number 4468, again in the nice yellow with 3D accent. Looks really nice, doesn't it? I always like linear numbering and lettering. Looks always really nice. And then we got the maker's plate underneath. We've got glazed windows with nice surrounds on them just here. Loads of other detail, isn't it? Really nice. Now, move it a little bit more, we got the tender door just there already fitted, separately fitted handrails here, and there we go, you can see the tarpaulin which goes from the tender, from the logo to the tender, and it's actually rubber. If you just move it like that, that's a really nice touch. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. So now we'll have a look at the other side of the logo. So yeah, I've turned the engine around because we do have some more detailing on this side. Again, we've got the etched nameplate, and there is a bit of brass pipework above the nameplate on this side, which is nice. You've also got the metal handrail which runs all the way down here and curves at the front. Now, I believe this is it is separately fitted again. I believe it's a steam pipe which runs right the way towards the front of the logo. I believe it's a steam pipe. Guys, if you know different, please let me know. Then we've got these hatches, down the side. Make the camera go blurry then. Down the side here. And then if we move the logo again back this way, you can see, which is not on the track. There you go. You can see it swiveling there. Now the other one apparently doesn't do that. It's fixed, which is more realistic. Yeah, we got the number again, looking really nice with the builder's plate. Flush glazing with proper surrounds. Now, cab detail. This sure does have cab detail, and I'll show you now. So this is the cab detail, guys. Yeah, it's looking really nice. I don't know if I can zoom in. Ah, there we go, a bit more light for you. Yeah, you can see the cab detail here. It does look really nice. We do have a seat that side. There's supposed to be one this side, but I decided to take it off when I took it out the box. That's my bad. Also, if you look at the firebox, you can see it's open. Now, I'm pretty sure, well, I'm virtually 100% sure this has a firebox glow in it, which we'll show you in the feature part of the video. Dapol did say it was coming with a driver and fireman, which is not in the box, but I'm not going to mark them down for that. That's not bad, is it? Considering how good this logo is, I'm not bothered. So now we've looked at the main logo itself, now we've got the tender. Now, really nicely detailed again. We've got braking here. This is the connection. It's really small. I don't know if you can see it, which does swivel, but really easy connection there. And you can just see the electrical connection, which is down there, which we all know is a bit of a pain in the backside, but that doesn't matter, does it, to be honest? So that's this end of, it looks really nice, very finely detailed. Yeah, I really do like that. So let's have a look at the side of the tender. Here's the side of the tender then. LNER, again, nice, the yellow colour. Is it yellow or gold? Please tell me, guys, because it looks kind of yellow, but then gold at the same time. I'm guessing you can tell me, but I don't know. But yeah, it looks really good. And if you run your fingers over it, it's actually slightly raised, the actual lettering on the tender, which is quite nice. Then we got the 4 wheels on each side of the tender, which actually swivel back and forth to help it again to go around the tighter curves if you have that on your layout. So let's go to the rear of the tender. So here is the rear of the tender then. The NEM socket and a small coupler is already fitted. We've got, really nicely sprung buffers. It feels so well made. We've got the vac pipe already fitted. Separately fitted handrails. And then we got the steps, which I'm pretty sure are actually moulded, but obviously they're going to be metal because the body is metal anyway. Also, if I just slowly pick the camera up, there's the top. That's real coal. Don't get that very often, do you? Already fitted. And then obviously that's where the water goes in there. So, the tender and the actual logo itself are looking fantastic. So, next part then. Now I have to connect the engine and tender together and go through the actual, the technology that this engine has, which it has quite a bit. So, yeah, I'll go and set the engine up and I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Right then, this is part of the video now, guys, where we go through the features. I know this is quite a long review today. It's just so much to get through. So features then. What have we got? Well, the whole logo is solid die cast. see? Which, well, makes it weigh a lot. As I said, the tender weighs just as much as a normal plastic body loco, to be honest. And then the front, well, you can imagine it's a lot bigger. So this shouldn't have any problems in pulling, well, heavy loads, should it? So, that's that feature. Next feature is we have DCC sound. Apparently it does have dual speakers. I did quickly try it out while I turned the camera off, and yeah, it's really nice. We got, I believe it's 21 functions on this decoder, and it's a really nice decoder actually. Really happy with it. So, another feature. This has synchronized puff-in smoke, which is well, it's a first, isn't it, for us Brits. I know the American markets are quite used to having it now, but here in the UK it is really completely unheard of. Again, I've tried it, and really nice. Dapol have already put fluid in the loco, so as soon as I put it on the track earlier, it started smoking and smoked my attic out. Well, not quite, but anyway, yeah, so that's another great feature. And I'm not sure if it works, but we'll see when we're doing it. It does have a hole behind the whistle, which makes me think smoke is going to come out of that area when you blow the whistle. We shall see. We'll see if that actually works. And then we get the last feature, which is lighting. Now, at the front of the loco, you can see the 2 lamps, which are working, which is really nice. And then also, I was right, it does have a Firebox glow. So when you press the coal shoveling function on the sound decoder, it'll automatically run with that. Really nice. Sorry guys, I know I keep saying sorry, but we're going to be here a while, but I hope you enjoy this video, because I sure am enjoying making it. So then, sound functions. I said we have at least, we have 21 different ones to go through, all the way from whistles, coal shoveling, coupling up, AWS horn, that's quite a nice one. We got AWS bell, and we got crew talk, which is, again, unheard of on a British model, isn't it? So then, number 1 actually turns the sounds on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. There we go. Right. There we go. We have lights fitted there now. You can turn them on and off if you want. There you go, see? That's on function 0. So F2 then is a whistle. So let's go and have a look at this whistle. There's a nice short whistle there. F3 is the coal shoveling. Now I will show you the Firebox glow a bit later on, guys. We're going to keep you to do the sounds first. Sounds really nice, doesn't it? Very clear indeed. Now this one does go on quite a while. There we go. It's very nice, isn't it? Then number 4, we got the injector. So that was the injector there. These sounds do go on quite a while, which is nice. So then, now we go down to function 5. Now this has a dual function. It's when the loco is stopped, it's actually a short whistle. And then when the loco is in motion, is to increase the chuff. Makes it louder, like it's working harder. So as it's standing still, it's a quick whistle. So here we go. See, that's a nice whistle in there. I like that. I'll do it again for you. So that was it was 6. Yeah, 6. Using where I am. Number 7 is the smoke, which I'll show you that after. 8 is the master volume. 9 is actually some more whistles, but you've got to do it in conjunction with function number 2. So if I put 9 on, There you go. So, function 9 works in conjunction with number 2, so you can play a different kind of whistles. Then 10 is the blower. There you go, you all know what that is. So there we go. Then we go down to 11, which is safety valves. Nice and loud. Oh my gosh. This one seems to be going on a very long time, doesn't it? Ah, there we go. Wow. Guys, yeah, I should have warned you about that. That scared the life out of me. That was stupid loud, wasn't it? Very realistic, though. Gosh. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out there. That's not my fault. Yeah. So, yeah. 12 is the noise when it goes round a sharp corner. We all know what that is. That's a nice sound, isn't it? Quite irritating after a while, I would imagine. So, now, 13 is coupling. Not seem to be doing anything, I'm not sure why. We'll come back to that one a bit later. So F14 is the long whistle. Now I heard this is a good one. So F14. Told you, that was really nice, wasn't it? So then we go to function 15, which is AWS horn. Yeah, I've actually heard that sound, so that's always good. Unusual sound that, isn't it? We don't normally have that on any decoder I've ever had. So F16 is AWS bell. Well, decided to play the bell and the whistle there. Not sure what's going on. Then we got crew talk. Yeah. So F17 is crew talk.
Lower on. Thank you.
That's number 17. Quite nice. Then 18 is another crew talk function.
Morning, driver. We've got 7 carriages today for 239 tonnes. Thank you.
That's really quite good, isn't it? So then we go again down to 19, which is more crew talk.
Like one.
That's very quick, wasn't it? Gosh. Function 20, more crew talk.
Just been forward, right one. Thank you.
Yeah, really nice. And then lastly, function 21.
Right away, driver.
Right away, driver, indeed. So, yeah, that is the sounds. Now I'm really impressed. Sounding very loud. Sorry. I didn't realise how loud this thing was going to be, so just shut it up for a minute. So yeah, really nice. So next up, we're going to have a look at the Firebox Glow. So then, we're now at the back of the loco. Now we can have a look at the Firebox Glow, which this engine is fitted with, which is also a nice feature. Normally, you have to fit this yourself to an engine, but this time it's in. So if we press function 3, which is the coal shoveling again, the light should automatically come on. So let's have a look, shall we? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a really nice feature, isn't it? Yeah, I really like that. Really nice feature there, isn't it? So the next feature is the synchronized puffing smoke. So the final feature to have a look at is the synchronized puffing smoke. You might be able to see it coming out a little bit. So what we do, we press F7 and the smoke will start straight away. There you go, guys. You just see it starting to come out of the funnel there. Oh yeah, look at all that. Right, so I'm going to pick a direction and I'm going to show you the synchronized puffing smoke. That's a lot of smoke, isn't it? Oh my gosh, wow, that is so good. So now I'll show you from a different angle the synchronized puffing smoke again. You can see there, when you press the whistle, it does actually smoke comes out of the whistle. I'll show you again. Lovely idea. So here we go, guys, let's go the other way. Wow, that is a lot of smoke, isn't it? Really nicely done, Dapol. So, the last bit then is, let's see what it's like with the long whistle function. This, now it doesn't actually work with the long whistle function, just when you press 2. I'll do it again. You can see it there? If I go in a bit closer again. So yeah, the smoke functions on this is really nice. So the final part then, let me turn the smoke off because it's smoking my attic out. So yeah, that is a great function. Not just a little bit of smoke, it's tons of it. So guys, beware if you are using it in a small enclosed space, it does smell a lot. So I think we'll use the odorless one would be a good idea, don't you? So yeah, wow, this thing is impressive. So now we're going to run it round the layout to check it's running. What you saw there, well, it's flawless. So if we go in reverse, let's see it's running, shall we? Right, this is on 128 speed steps. So this, we go let's all go on the move, shall we? Very, very smooth running straight away. No hesitation there at all from this engine. And turn it back to 0. Stops nicely. We'll come back the other way. And we got the braking sound there automatically. So yeah, straight out of this box, this thing runs flawlessly, which, well, it's a good thing, isn't it? So the last then, well, let's take her around the track with the smoke function and everything working. So right, now we come to the part where we give the loco a good running session. Just before we go, this little thing is to put the smoke fluid in. Now I've read you can put it into any hole in the double chimney like that. And apparently you put a couple of drops of this, I don't know exactly how many, but it'll last up to half an hour, which is brilliant. Because sometimes they don't last very long and you keep having to fill it up, which is annoying. So, let's get to the running session, guys. Let's turn the smoke on. Luckily we don't have smoke alarms in the Arctic, isn't it? And we'll get the engine going round the track on its own with no coaches. Let's wait for it to build up. So, Mallard, take it away. So there we have it, guys. That was a running session around the layout. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, the smoke was thinning out a little bit towards the end, but you still got the full effect of it. It works flawlessly. You can hear there is a fan underneath the chimney blowing the smoke out and out the whistle, which is really nice. Sounds good, runs, well, as I said, flawlessly. So, lastly then, in conclusion, this train is 100%, well, 100 out of 100. Dapol have done an absolutely stunning job, to be honest. You probably can see that in this video. Absolutely stunning job. You can hardly hear the motor. I've tried it with the sound off, no noise whatsoever, no hesitation on the loco, and I have quite dirty track, as I normally do, so it doesn't seem to bother it either. It has no problems around the curves, so I might see about putting that other wheel set underneath the cab. So yeah, the price of this loco was a lot. Well, £400 to be precise, which yeah, is a lot of money, but in my opinion, it's worth every single penny of that £400, guys. Yeah, I don't normally spend that much on one loco. I don't think anyone does, to be honest. Not in this country, anyway. But it's worth, as I said, every single penny. It's got everything you could possibly fit to it. Really, really happy, guys. Sound decoder, fantastic. Motor, great. Solid die-cast body, great detail, lighting, smoke. What more could you want? So there we have it, guys. That's my review on the Black Label A4. It's probably the first on YouTube, actually, because I only got it today. Possibly. So thank you very much for bearing with me today. Long video, but we had so much to get through. We got another couple of vids coming, 2 Christmas ones, and this might feature in one of them. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. please comment on this video, let me know what you think, or like the video if you don't have time to put a comment on it. So that is it from Jubilee Road and the Black Label A4. I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye everyone.